There we go. Okay, good morning. Good morning. We're here. Finally, I'm here live with you. So I know we had to shift the time around. Thank you for your flexibility and understanding. Having three kids, uh, 5 and under, sick at the same time is no joke. But hey, here we are, still standing. It is 10:30 in the morning, and it kind of feels like this is a good example of what Thanksgiving morning could look like. Okay, so whether you're having a big family gathering or you are staying within your immediate family, maybe you're having a Zoomsgiving, I thought this was perfect timing to share my new favorite contour and highlight crayons. And I'm going to do a whole look just with that, other than CC cream. So I just have clean skin right now, so let's get started. I'm going to start by putting on some foundation all over. So I think about for the past 2 or 3 years, I can't remember, we've done big family gatherings at our house. And I wake up early and I put on some comfy clothes, and then I cook all day. And then right before, good morning, Justine. Right before guests come, I quick put some makeup on and change my clothes. Like that's how it goes. Um, and so this is my super, super fast look that I would do on Thanksgiving morning if that was my scenario, or what I would do if I'm going to hop on Zoom and I want to look more than just naked face, but I don't necessarily want to do everything. Thank you. I'm wearing a dress. Yes, I am wearing clothes. I'm wearing a dress. I got it for a wedding at the beginning of October and haven't worn it since and realized it may not fit soon, so I should probably wear it. And the earrings, when you when our consultants have their anniversary, I'm just doing my fingers today. We're talking quick and easy. This is CC cream, complexion correcting. I'm using it in very light. What I like about this, you don't have to use it over foundation primer, but I am doing some other work today that I wanted foundation primer on, so that's why. And then we're just going to blend it down. You know, we do all our skincare up, but we do our foundation down, put all those little hairs to bed. I'm just going to take a little bit over my eyes to help mute them out. So anyway, Justina was saying that when it's your anniversary, you get an anniversary card from me, and this year you get a pair of earrings, and we have little leather pairs, and then we have some like this with different color fringes, and of course, I kept one for myself. So there you go. Okay, so right now all I have on is CC cream. And what I'm going to do next is find some of my supplies. Okay, so normally I would want to do some kind of under eye concealer. So I'm going to use instead, this is our At Play color correcting stick. Oftentimes I would do this underneath foundation, but I'm just going to do right under. And what this does is this helps in dark areas, just brighten them up. So I'm going to do it under my eyes. Also really good for this is our under eye corrector. That's what I use on the daily. And I'm going to work on some pink weekend, or we have some pink weekend videos coming up that will show that. But that is our color correcting crayon. That's what today's all about, is our color correcting crayons and ditch dullness. And then I'll do the other side here. And I'm just using our blending brush. You could use blending sponges for this. And I really love our cute little gift set for that. Y'all, this is the first work I've done in 7 days. So if I seem a little, it's because this is the first work I've done in 7 days. I'm so excited. Okay, so this is, you could also use this. This is a 4-pack of blending sponges, and you wet them in water and then use them, so you could totally use that too. But I am using the crayon. Now, here's the look. Ready for it? Let's do contour and highlighting. That's all we're going to do. So I'm going to start with our highlighting crayon, and I'm going to do it as a highlighter, but then also this is what I'm doing for my eyes and lips. So let's start middle of my nose, eyelid, and I'm going to try to just do one side of my face to start. I'm going to have to use a mirror because everything's backwards in the video. So I'm using it from my lash line up into my crease on my eyes. I took it down the center of my nose. Now I'm going to take it here on my, kind of on my cheekbone, but cheating up a little bit. And then in a bit, I will put some on my lips. I'll do that. Oh, here's what I'm looking for. I'm going to use this is our moisturizing stick from our Naturally line. I like to use it as a lip balm. Haha, knew that would happen. And then with this lighter shade, I'm just going to blend with my finger because it really is just a rosy. It's called Rose Gold. It's a highlighting crayon, and it really does just make you a little rosy. Do down the nose and then get it across the eyelid. Blend that in. Okay, now I'm going to go for a contour crayon, and I'm going to use the darker shade first. This is Get Sculpted 2, and I like this to chisel my cheekbone, and then, so I'll start here. Okay, and then I'm going to use it on the outside corner of my eye. Just going to dab it there. And that's it for the Get Sculpted 2. Then I'm going to go to Get Sculpted 1, which is the lighter shade, and just do a light on the side of my nose, a little bit on my temple, and then I'm going to come in and blend. Well, I'm going to use that one more place, but first let's blend. That's it, right? Just like that. How easy is that, right? Okay, then side of my nose, temple, okay, now let's do the eyes. So I've got the dark one already at the outside corner, and I'm going to take the Get Sculpted 1, which is the lighter shade, and these are crayons, so I can totally just roll that puppy up. And I'm going to do this in my crease, okay? And then you could either use a cream eyeshadow brush, or you could use a buffing sponge, one of our blending sponges, or you could use your finger. And since the blending sponge is dry, I won't use that. I'm going to use one of our eyeshadow brushes. So I'm going to start with the crease first. Just blend that in. And then to the outside corner where the darker shade is, start on the outside and blend in. And then soften the edge. Let's do some mascara. because nothing looks right without mascara. And for me, eyebrows. I have to have those two things for anything to look right. I'm using our Lash Love Panorama mascara. This is our Lash Love formula, but with a special wand that has 3 different sides. So one scoops down to deposit product, one scoops up to distribute it, and then little tiny tips at the end to help you fan them out. And now the last thing necessary are my brows. My makeup station got moved around while I was in taking care of children mode. Okay, so I'm going to use, for my brows, this is our brow tint. I have not figured out a way to use that crayon for our brows, so I'm not even going to try it. This is our brow tint. It's volumizing brow tint. So what it does is it brushes like mascara into your brows, picks up all those little hairs. Distributes product on them. I'm going to get the end done. And I just got little smudge. There we go. So that's halvesies. Do I use the crayons with eyeshadow? So I haven't done that. We totally could. The crayons are made as contour and highlight, like it's made just for, ooh, you can see. You can see how pretty it works on the eyes. For me, it works. It doesn't crease up. I like to put a little eye primer underneath it maybe, or something like that. But I just love the quick and easy using the crayons solo. Could you use them with eyeshadow? I don't see why not. I haven't done that. But I would think that I could come back in here, especially if you wanted to like add more color as the day went on. Sometimes we do that. We put something on our face and then, like, I would call this a coffee face. I would go grab coffee or drop the kiddos off or something and then come home and need to get ready for more. And you could add extra color over top. Yeah, I would think so. So that's halvesies. You can see difference in the brows for sure. I love how much color that gave to my eye. You can see that rose gold twinkling there. The only thing I would change, you can see the little sparkle on my lips. The only thing I might add is my favorite. This is our cream cheek color because I feel like I want just a little bit more happy in there. Now you could totally do it with, because I did the dark shade as my contour, I could totally use this Get Sculpted one as my little bit of cheek color, but I want to show you how easy this cream blush stick is. This is mauve. And I'm going to do this where you would put cheek color right there on the cheekbone. And then on the other side is a shimmer. So if I wanted to make it a shimmer color, I could just dab that in. And then as with anything else, we're just blending. Blend the edges. You're just really focusing on blending the edges. And that just adds a little bit of warmth to your cheeks, which I think we need, especially as the weather gets dreary. So there's halvesies. And now I'm going to do the other half. Okay. So let's start again. What are we going to start with? Get Sculpted 2 to do in the outside corner of my eye. Yeah, I just realized that I started differently last time. What? It doesn't matter what order you go. Then we're going to go Rose Gold Glow. This is our highlighter. I'm going to do that all over my eye, up to the crease, down to the lash line. I already did my nose. I'm now going to do that little highlighty portion right in here. And then I'm going to come down and finish my lips. Then I'm going to grab my Get Sculpted 1, the lighter shade. And I'm going to do my temple, the crease of my eye, inside of my nose. And then I'm going to come with my blending. I always think about when I'm blending out and down. I don't want to blend it in. I don't want all my forehead to be, tan, but I want it softened. So I'll do a little in, but then I'll take most of the blend out. And I'm going to do my cheekbone. And this is under my cheekbone. This is the hollow of my cheek. And then for the rose gold, I'm going to come back with my finger. To soften that glow up. On my eye, I'm going to use the brush again. I'm going to start in my crease. And I'm not using a specialty brush to blend this. I'm just using one of our brushes because all of our brushes are made with synthetic fibers, which means they can be used on creams or powders. You just need to wash them in between. You don't want to use it on a cream and then come back and use it on a powder right away. Blend, blend. And then, even still, you're like, yeah, that looks okay. But we're going to do mascara, eyebrows, and what are we going to do? Let's finish it off. Here you can see cheek to cheek look with the cream cheek color and without. And I just think it brings so much to it. But let's go ahead and do mascara and brows first before I show you what the difference that cream cheek color makes. I love that cream stick. Again, our Panorama mascara. Then I'm going to use the tip. Changed my mind. I wanted to do all the bottoms because this does not include an eyeliner. Did you notice? Easy, easy. Eyebrow. Oopsie, that is totally the wrong shade. Ha! That was the deep brown shade that I had sitting, or dark brunette shade that I had sitting there. That's not the one I used before because that's not my shade. You too can do this job for sure. Just brush most of that out. It'll be fine. And then I actually used dark blonde is my normal shade. And I know that seems a little crazy because I am so brunette, but what I've discovered is I don't want my brows to be so insanely dark. So I do them in dark blonde. You can see that one's totally darker here because I accidentally got that dark brunette in it. So maybe I'll just come with a little spoolie brush. That's fine. Because who am I doing this for today? You. That's who I'm doing it for. I'm going to add a little bit more of that dark brunette to the other side and just even them out, okay? Let's just even them out. Ooh. There, evener. Okay, so mascara done, brows done. All we've used is our, other than our foundation, Contour 1, Contour 2, Get Sculpted 1, Get Sculpted 2, Rose Gold Glow. I used the Ditch Dullness under my eyes to brighten it up. I'm going to finish off this cheek right here with a little bit of our cream cheek color. There we go. All I have on my lips are the Rose Gold Glow. But if I wanted to take it up a notch, you want to know what I would do? I would use our new mini matte lipsticks. And there's all sorts of shades. You've seen me wear the berry a lot. But I would totally use just something neutral. This is Taupe That in the 9 to 5 one. You could totally play it up. And even with this outfit, I think I could play it up with the berry. But if you wanted a good neutral, this is Taupe That in the mini mattes. And I love the mini matte formula because it just glides right on. And then it stays. It dries and it has staying power. So this is the 9 to 5. It's got a red and that Taupe That. What's the other shade? Red Envy. Red Envy and Taupe That. And then this one here has Very Strong and Red Alert. And that's the evening collection, Night Out. So there you have it. Full face. How many minutes? 23 minutes. So if I wasn't talking to you, that would take me maybe 10. Probably 5. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. It all goes faster when you're not talking. And so I would go from there, go get your hair dry, pop on your clothes, take off the apron, and you're ready for Thanksgiving. Or your face just looks a little more awake for that Zoomsgiving you've got planned. So 3 easy products over top of your foundation. Get Sculpted 1, Get Sculpted 2, Rose Gold Glow. You're going to do something with your brows and your mascara. And then if you want a little amp, you can add a cream cheek color in there as well. And you're ready to go. I hope you enjoyed our little easy peasy contour and highlight full face with our contour and highlighting crayons. I absolutely love them. They make getting that little so much easier. And that Rose Gold Glow just gives you a little, not sparkle, but when you're on Zoom, it just gives you the glow. The happy, happy glow. All right. Have a great day. Thank you for being my first 25 minutes back to work since the first kiddo came down with a cold 6 days ago. So thank you. It's so good to be with you. And I'll see you soon.